the same many had those ones?
Well, let's see. See if we do this. This one. Okay, there's that one.
What? Done.
There's that one. This one. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm trying to have fun.
You're trying to have fun.
Yeah. Oh. Every phone is turning up.
Yep.
Yeah. Yay.
Alive. 10-minute trader. Dividend stock talk. Let's do this. Almost ready. Almost ready. You guys down here ready? Cool beans. You guys are ready? What do we have here? Let's do this one. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Put this one there. There. Let's go over here. Like that. Behind you. Do you know how to read that, buddy? See, look. There's top, and there's the bottom. See? Bottom, top. See? It goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Look at that. Pretty nifty, huh?
Bottom, top.
That's right. Bottom, top.
What does that mean?
We have no president. Donald Trump, we're ready for you. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
We are coming for you. All right, buddy, we're going live. 210, and you are live, and you are live, and you are live. Yes, live. How many people are going to be there, buddy? We're going to do that. Here. We're going to do that, and we do that. Come on.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, no, it's not working. I hate that, too. You're done. All righty. Who do we have over here today? All about the S. Good evening. Thomas, good evening. Nikki Queen, what's going on? All right. Jay, what's going on, Jay? Alrighty. Let's get the ball rolling. Denim King. David. Seth, how are you? Gloria, good evening. Robert Harris, what's happening? Isaac. What? Oh, those ones aren't on because they're not working quite right. Let's see if we can get this one working. Okay. Oops. That didn't sound good. So that one is plugged in and it's charging. All right. So we're going to wait for that one to charge up, buddy, and we'll turn that one. I'm going to get up here so people can see you. All righty. Got my helper today. Let's see how many people say hi to you. You stand up?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. Say hi to everyone. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, who's saying hi to you? Is Kyle? Fionn? Calvin? Jeff? James? Uh-oh, who's that? The illegal Elmo. Cool beans. James, it sounds like you're breaking everything. Nope, that's little buddy. Say hi, look. Say hi, look. Jeff said hi. Say hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
What about Lori? What about Lori?
Hi,
Lori.
Hi, Wally.
And Austin.
Austin, okay.
Melanie.
Melanie.
Antoine.
Juan.
Antoine.
Juan.
No. Antoine.
Antoine.
Yep, that's right. Antoine. Sandy. Sandy said hi.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
I want to sit on the chair.
You want to sit on the chair? Oh, you want on the chair? Oh, well, if you sit on the chair, no one's going to see you. Oh, look. They can barely see you. Can you see?
Yeah.
All righty. All right, who do we have over here? Alan?
Alan, okay.
Austin?
Austin again.
No, that's a different Austin. Austin over here, and there's another Austin over here. There's two people named Austin.
Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
All righty. Okay, say Henry. Henry said hi.
Henry. Hi, Elmo.
Fake it till you make it. Gabriel Angel. Hi, I'm new. Yep, Gabriel Colby. Yep, Gabriel, that's his name. All right, so we're ready to get started? All right, you want to listen to Papa G? Ready? Good evening, everyone. My name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk brought to you by the 10 Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow, looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Got my helper here today, my little buddy. Say hi, little buddy.
Hi.
All right, so Sandy wants to take a look at Kohl's. Want to look at Kohl's? Okay, ready? You want to do it? Okay, let me bring the chair up a little closer so you can see what you're doing. All right. Okay, put your knees on your knees like that, just like that. You got that? Now hit K. Wait a second. Now hit K.
I hit K already.
S. Okay, and then hit enter. Okay, and then hit enter.
Enter? What's
Enter right there. Here we go. No, there it is. See it? That's Kohl's. Okay. Now look. Ready? Turn around. Watch. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Now watch. Take your finger like this. Go up, down, up, down. See that?
But it's cut it.
Yes, I know. That's called a gap.
Why did it get cut?
Well, because nobody was buying it then. Okay, so we got the high, we got the low. Look at the direction it's going. What's happening right here? Well, let's zoom in and take a look. You want to zoom in? Okay, like this. Watch. You take the mouse like this. Zoom in. The last 90 days. Zoom in. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. You ready? The high. The low. Where it was. Where it is. Look where it's going. Sideways. Down. Big down. Sideways. And pretty nifty, huh? Pretty nifty, huh? All right. So that's the last 90 days, which is the last 3 months. I want to see what's happening in the last 30 days, which is the last month. All right, so that should be right around here. So let's zoom in and take a look at the last 30 days. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Same thing. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times this thing tried to go below 6, and it just wouldn't. It stayed above 6. That's pretty good, right? All right.
Yeah, but 2 and 1
Yep. 2 and 1 are together. You're right. 1 together. You're right. Okay. That being said, Kohl's is a little bit higher today than it was today. Today's being the leading day of the week, which is week number 3 for the second quarter. Also known as week number 16. Is that right? 16 for the year.
16 of.
Okay, let's find another one. Who else? What else we got here?
I got.
Hold on. Nobody's saying anything? Yep.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in. Hold on. We can see what Kohl's, HY,
No,
mini. Okay, that's
let
it.
Let me do it on my visible laptop.
Oh, he's on an invisible laptop down there. All right, buddy. All right, so I'm going to take a look at BKE. All right, we'll look at BKE.
I finished.
Okay.
I finished on my tablet.
You did? BKE. B.
Okay.
No, B. Oh, come on. You know what B is. B. Yep. K. K. Oh, wait a second.
Zoom in the K.
No, BK. BKE. No, KE. Finger. Give me the finger. Ready? Here we go. And B, K, E, and then enter. Okay. Okay. There it is right there. Here's the high. Here's the low.
Yeah, do the zoom in is good.
We're going to zoom in. Hold on a second. Okay, this is where it was. This is where it is now. Now look what happened.
Yeah.
Up,
Yeah.
down.
It's been cut again.
I know, it's cut again. Then it went up, and then it went down.
Yeah, it keeps getting cut, but
I know, but look at this. You ready? 17 April,
yeah, sending everything with 0.
16 May,
Yeah.
20 June, 20 June,
Yeah, 20 June.
19 September.
December. Oh, I like it.
Oh, I like that too. However, this is a monthly optional stock, and I don't do monthly optional stocks because monthly options, you can't get a weekly cash flow from a monthly option. So, Skull Trader, terribly sorry, dude, but BKE is going to know. But can you say that? That's a no. All right, what do we have next? That's a no. Next. Sandy wants to look at INTC. Sandy wants TC. Buddy. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let Papa G fix it. Right here. I just saw it. Right there. Right there. There it is. Right there. Okay. Now INTC. Nope. INTC. Enter. All right. Hold on. See what happened? We did the wrong ones. Let's go backwards. Try it again. INTC. INTC. Enter. There it is.
But it's just cut it, see?
I know. It's cut there too. Okay. High.
Yeah, but the width of it just fell.
I know. It fell, didn't it? Well, let's take a look. High.
Yeah.
Low.
Yeah, but that's not
Wait. Five things. Ready? Number 1. High.
high.
Number 2. Low. Where was it?
What was it?
Where is it?
What is it?
And where is it going? Ready? Watch. Down. Sideways. Up. Look at this. Big down. Big down. Big drop. It dropped. And then it went sideways. Okay. Sideways. And now we're right here.
Yeah, but how did it get cut?
How did it get cut?
Yeah.
It fell. It just went plop and it just fell. Okay, see this number right there?
Yeah.
1893.
Okay.
So 1893 is the current price right now.
Yeah, the
Dirt
cut.
farmer, what's happening? All right. So 1893 is the current.
Is 1.
Yes, it is.
1, so.
So this is what it looks like for the year, but look at where we are right now. What's happening now? So let's zoom in a little closer and see what's going on. But before we do that, what's this number right here? Oops. A year ago, see the number right there?
Yeah.
35.85.
45.85 is
The high is 37.21.
Yeah, 35.21, but.
Okay? The bottom is right here. 17.61.
17.61. Wait.
Right. The last 30 days. Okay? Now, same thing.
Man.
Look at the high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? And now we look at where's it going?
Yeah,
Look.
can I tell show Julie?
Yep, look. Down, buddy. Down, up, down, up, down. Now we're at 1893. Okay.
19.
Yeah, so that's Intel 1893.
Until one moment, please.
One moment, please.
Yeah, the line, a drawing line became cut, and the swing. Bonk.
Yep, it did. It fell way. Look at it. It's having another one right there.
Yeah, another one been cut.
Another one got cut. All right. What's next?
Next is
Whoa, wait a second. What's that one right there? Skull Trader wants to take a look at VZ. So let's put in a V and a Z.
V. Okay, V.
VZ. V, Z. Wait. That's too many V's. See? Too many. Let's go backwards. And do it again. VZ.
V. Z.
Enter.
Enter.
There it is. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? And where's it going? Look. Up,
Down.
up,
Down.
down, up, down, and then up.
Can I tell Julie now?
Yep, go tell Julie. 5-year-old attention span. Anyway, all right, let's keep on going. Lucas, would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? That's a terrible thing to say, Lucas. Okay. Mahesh, how are you today from India? Good morning, hello, and happy to be back. Alex Tracy, how are you doing today? Okay, so Skull Trader, here's Verizon. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, actually, but let's zoom in a little bit tighter and see if it is a... Let's see if it's a good trade for upcoming next week, because we're done for this week. This week is done, over with. Okay, and I hope you guys did rather well this week. I did rather well. I hope everybody did. So Verizon, the last 90 days, look at the last 90 days. The high and the low, where was it? Where is it? Look at the direction. Up, down, up, down. Now she's going back down again. Okay, she went up. That's the high. Back down to here. Now we went up. Now we have 2 days to the downside. So unfortunately, Verizon is going to be a no for this coming up week. Irizzo wants you to say, that's a no. Wait. Okay, you watch out for the wires, buddy. Okay, here you go. You gonna climb up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Of course, that is an engine of mine.
Okay, you tell Irizzo. Say, Irizzo,
I was though.
that's a no.
That's a no.
All right, so let's keep on going.
Yeah.
AVGO, buddy, look at this. AVGO, let's do that one. Wait. It's already set there. Now can I put AVGO?
A.
V. G. O. And then enter.
And
Here we go. High,
low.
low.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Where was it? And where's going?
Where is it? Where it's going? Up, down,
Down, up, down.
and then back up again.
Up.
Yep. So let's zoom in and let's take a closer look.
Yeah.
Okay. So the high.
Yeah.
Wait.
Close to know what it's doing.
Okay. The low of the year,
Yeah.
119.
119.
The high of the year,
Yeah, 119 is 119.
251.
251.
Okay. The last 90 days. Here we go. High.
Yeah, high. Yeah, but
Low.
low.
Where was it?
Where was it?
Where is it?
Where is it?
Where's it going? Down, up, down, up,
That was far away.
up, down.
And that was far away. Going.
Yes, I know. Where's it going? Here we go again. Look, the high, low.
Are we following where it's going?
Yep, we're following where it's going. There it was. There it is. Look at this. Now, down, up.
Yeah. Can we follow some
Down.
more?
We're going to follow some more, one at a time. So we're looking at AVGO, and it's doing the same thing everything else is doing. Okay, down, up. Now she's pulling back. So again, this is another one we're going to have to wait on. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I like AVGO. I like Verizon, but it's not the right time to jump in. Because it's not that difficult to see where the high is and where the low is.
Yes. Say. I.
AVGO.
A. Okay.
Okay. What do we have next? Wait a minute. We got to read. Laurie says, it's amazing that you share this with him. Kids don't learn this in school. Say thank you, Laurie.
Hey, Wally.
Oh, Mark said hi.
Hi. I'm like,
Mark said, good job, buddy.
good job, buddy.
Okay. Dirt Farmer said, awesome.
Awesome.
Skull Trader, do you sell covered calls? Absolutely. I'm looking for simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for me to lose. The only way I can do that is to find a good quality company that's been around for a while. When I say a while, I'm talking 2 decades of consistent profitability. Not yet. Okay, Skull Trader, PRU.
Player is one at a time.
Yep, one at a time. Skull Trader, PRU is Prudential. Now, Prudential is a monthly optional stock, so that's a no.
That's no, but
That's a no. Okay, what has been the implied volatility these days for stocks high? Okay, watch out for that wire, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Okay. Hard to keep his attention. Anyway, so Skull Trader, PRU, which is Prudential, they're a monthly optionable stock. I can't get weekly cash flow from a stock that trades on a monthly basis. So that means no. Alcon wants to take a look at Ford. Okay, Zubroka. What has been, okay, we already did that one. Mama Apple. Hey, buddy, Mama Apple says hi.
Hi, Mama Apple.
Mama Apple, my buddy says hi.
Hey, can you move this way? Can you
Okay, what? Jump. I'll move it back.
stop doing that?
Well, oh, can I stop doing that? Can you stop tripping over the wire?
I'll stop.
You'll stop? All right. User Still Rise says, fantastic job.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Then N I press.
Okay, we're not looking at N at the moment, but alrighty. All right. We're going to look at Ford, which is F. Can you press F and then enter? Awesome! There it is, look. See, it says right there? F. That's Ford.
Yeah,
See?
Ford is the F.
Ford is F. Okay, look. High.
Yeah, it's low and high and low and high and low.
Yeah, but we got to point it out. Because, see, people watching want to see. High,
High,
low, where was it?
Where is it going?
Where is it? Where is it going? Look, up,
Down and up.
down, up, and down. Now it's going back up again. Look, it's going back up again. Well, let's zoom in and take a better look, shall we? Okay, we'll look into the 90-day. Here we go, right here. Oh, let's do it again. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Ready? Here we go. Ready? Look. Up.
Yeah, can we follow it all the way where it's going?
We are. You got to watch. Down, up, down, and up. See, it's actually going up now. So this could be a good trade. Could be.
Yeah, it could be a good ever trade.
It could be a good ever trade. Now, the important thing to look at when we're looking at an opportunity to trade are the numbers. Does it make sense?
Yeah, I'm just going to tap R and A.
Not yet. Okay. Now, wait a minute. We're going to zoom in. We're going to zoom in and look a little closer. Here we go. Same thing. Ready? High, low, is. Okay. Up, down, up.
Yeah.
So it's actually going up.
Yeah, it's actually going up, and then out, and it's going to shift in.
Yes, absolutely. So here's the 30-day bottom. Here's the 30-day top. And now it's going up. So it's got a ways to go still before there's going to be profit taken. So you need to ask.
It's almost a while.
It's going to take a while, yeah. So you got to ask yourself a couple of questions.
Probably a hot minute.
A hot minute, yes. Does it make sense? That's the very first question. Does it make sense? Yeah? Okay. Number 2, do I like Ford? Now that's a big one. Before you invest into anything, you should always ask that question. Do I like this stock? Am I willing to hold on to it?
That is one, and another one is what?
Absolutely. All right, we have another one. Oh, look at this one. W-A-B. W-A-B.
W. Okay, W.
W-A-A-A-B.
A. Okay.
B.
B. Okay.
Enter.
Enter. Okay. Why keep saying enter?
Well, because you got to keep hitting the enter button. Every time you put 9%, hit the enter button. And then we do this. You ready? Look. High, low, was, is.
Yeah, but see.
I see. But look at this. 17 April.
Yeah.
16 May.
Yeah, but can we fold it still and still and still? Going
Absolutely. But this is a monthly optionable stock. Now, monthly optionable stock, you cannot get weekly cash flow from a stock that does monthly options.
Yes,
Flat Man, James, a great personality and teacher. Thank you very much. Dirt Farmer, hot minute.
Where is it going?
This is my protege. Yep. I'm creating this contraption for this little one when he gets older to understand. The kid is slowing us down. I'm terribly sorry, dude.
Why?
Okay? Terribly sorry if my grandson is slowing us down. Is it the United States? Yes, it is. What's the trading app you use on the PC? This is called Think or Swim, which is through Charles Schwab. Okay? Drill. He uses Think or Swim. Thank you very much. Alex, do you invest on a website or an app? And what is it called? 2 things. Number 1, Think or Swim. And I also use the app called Robinhood.
So, why is it going whoop, whoop, whoop?
Why is it going whoop, whoop, whoop?
Nah. Okay, so why?
Okay, you gather your thoughts.
But we're going to find out why.
Avax, Mary June. Hey, we got a co-host. Yes, we do, Mary. Say hi to Mary June. Say hi, Mary June.
Hi, my June.
All right. So that being said, Avax, Raph wants to look at AVAX. AVAX.
A.
V.
V.
AX.
A.
X. And then enter.
And
Can't find that simple. Hey, when it says can't find that symbol, means it's not a U.S. stock or it's not traded in the U.S. market. So that's going to
yeah,
be
it's a Mike X.
See, that's going to be a no. That's a no.
That's no.
That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, we got X Mike no.
That's a no. Hey, Angie, how are you today? Is this your grandson? How adorable. Thank you, Miss Angie. Say hi, Miss Angie. Get it louder so she can hear you.
Hi, Miss Angie.
What are you doing? Thank you. Let's take a look at. You guys don't have anything for me to look at, so I'm going to pull up something that I want to look at. Ooh, NEM. 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 And there's NEM. Yeah, right. It's already up there, everybody. Look. Here's the high. Here's the low.
Yeah,
here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at the momentum. Up, down, up. Well, right now it's not a great time to buy it because it's at the high.
We're gonna find out.
Okay, this is the last 30 days. Look, down, up. I don't ever buy anything at the 30-day high. It just doesn't make any sense. Because once you go from here, 43 to 57,
Yeah,
Well,
but it's
you're
been
gonna have-
cut by a scissor.
it's been cut by scissors, yeah. It's going to drop because it's what's called profit taking. So do the math in your head, or if you need to.
Yeah, they need a line.
Yes, we do. Going from 43 to 57 is $13. It's a $13 move. Now, a $13 move on a $44 stock is over 25%. So if it moves up, if it moves up 25% in 2 weeks, well, it's time to take profits. I mean, think about it. If you have an investment that jumps up 25%
in 1 and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5.
in 2 weeks, it's time to take profits. Because here's the funny thing about profits. If you don't take it, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever went broke taking profits.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope, they don't. Okay, what's next? NEM. Okay, so
Now,
NEM.
1 is a
Now,
5.
Skull Trader. NEM is a great company, but you missed the opportunity. It was last week. Last week was the 30-day bottom. Then 2 days to the upside. Then you jump in and you ride that the rest of the way. Apple ID, not right now. Give it a second. Steven, how you doing?
Yeah. 1 and the 2 is a
Never go on percentage, go on trend. Okay? Save man, woman, peace. I'm going to agree with you there.
Yeah.
Okay,
but-
so, Harley Davidson, H-O-G,
H, okay. H,
H-O-O-G,
G, okay. What's the G? Oh, yes.
enter.
And 2, okay.
There we go. Here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is, and this is where it's going. Yeah, it's hog. Down.
Yeah, but yeah.
Are you watching? Are you? I know. Look, buddy. Down.
Yeah.
Down.
Up.
Okay. Right now, 22.51.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
22.50.
Can we zoom in for a little bit?
Okay, 22.51 for Harley Davidson. A nice little bump up right here. So let's zoom in a little closer.
Take a close look.
Right here. Last 90 days. Here we go. High, low, was, is. It's doing the same thing. Down, up, down, up.
Yeah, and there's some cuts.
Yep. The last 30 days. Same thing. Here we go. High, low. Now it's going back up again. See? Down, up. It's at 22.51. So does that sound? Okay, Mary June, we already looked at Kohl's.
It's not expecting this.
Ooh, Val wants to look at the gap, and Skull Trader wants to look at FCX. Okay, hold on. Should we do FCX?
X, okay.
F,
F, okay.
F, C, X.
C, okay, what's C?
X.
Okay.
And then enter.
Enter.
Okay, so we do this, buddy. You ready? High, low, was, is, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up. $33. It's at $33 right now.
Yeah, it is. And let me take point.
Okay, let's zoom in a little closer. The last 90 days. Okay. High, low, was, is, down, up, down, up, and now she's pulling back down again. Not a good sign. Last 30 days.
It's the same wider because it's going so far.
That's right. Up, down, up, down. Now, right
Up
here,
and down all the time.
it's going up and down all the time. When she comes back down, it's time to time to jump in. Not at the moment.
Jump in the moment is one.
Save man one piece. Be invested. Always only way to catch what SPX will do.
Yeah, taste that.
Always add, because even when it doesn't recover in years, you will carry more wealth with you. Buy stuff you use every day, the real value. Good luck. Thank you for that. Okay, so FCX, not quite, because we missed it again. Last week was the time to jump in. She jumped up, now she's coming back down again. Next, buddy, GAP.
GAP, okay.
GAP.
Okay. Yeah.
GAP. G.
Okay, G. I thought it was G.
A. Oh, wait. Do it again. G. No. Do it again. GAP.
G.
Okay, can't put your hand on there. Okay, try it one more time. GAP, and then enter. You can't touch this right here.
Okay, we'll have to press next.
Okay, GAP, enter. And there it is. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's like cat.
Gap. That's a G. That's gap. See? Gap. There's the high, here's the low, here's what it was, here's what it is. Look at this. Up, down,
Half
down.
picnic.
Now it's going back. Half a picnic. That what looks like a half a picnic? Okay, half a picnic it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Cat picnic.
All right, so the last 90 days, okay, the last 3 months, high, low, where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Up, down, up. What's going on here? Okay, not a huge aha moment or anything like that. Pressure, how are you today? Ooh, Skull Trader, Celsius. Celsius is going to be a no because it hasn't been around long enough.
Can we zoom in?
Can we zoom in? Yeah, let's zoom in. The last 30. Wait. Okay, right here. Click left, drag right. Okay, click left, drag right. Okay, 30 days.
Yeah.
High, low, is, look at the motion. Up, down, down.
Look.
And it should go back up again.
Look at the final. It's been by another thing again.
Again! It dropped again. My goodness. 1913.
Yeah. 1930. Okay.
1913.
1930.
Uh-oh. Alcon wants to look at GE. General Electric. GE.
G. Okay.
Wait. Now do it. GE.
Oops.
E. Enter.
Enter.
There we go. GE, look. See? GE. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
G.
High, low, where was it? Where is it? Up,
Where is it
down,
going?
up, down.
Yeah.
It's at
C's keep making little. Look, C is making little lines.
it's making a little line. Exactly.
And then cut it.
Yep, and it cut it too. Last 90 days. Here we go. Look at this. High, low, is, up, down, down.
Zoom in again.
From the bottom here to the top, well, from 160 to
Yeah,
185,
again.
and again. 160 to 185. Let's zoom in so you can take a better look at it. This movement here, 160 to 180, looks like 187. That's a $17 move, which is about 12%.
Wait. What? See, it's just all alone by itself.
It is all alone by itself. That one right there. I see it.
Yeah. See that? But that not mean to happen.
That's not supposed to happen. All right, so when you got a stock that moves from 160 to 187, that's a 12% move. Anytime you have a move that big, most of the time people are going to take profits, which are going to cause the stock to come back down again, which is what's exactly happened today and yesterday. Right, so again, we're going to say no to GE for this week. Maybe she'll drop back down to what the 170, 165, somewhere in this area before she turns around and goes back up again. Bill wants to take a look at RTX.
No good news.
RTX.
Okay.
RTX.
Okay. You said I the first.
RTX.
I first.
T. X. Oh, wait. Look. Too many T's. Too many. X. And enter. Yeah. RTX, here we go. High, low, was, is. Look at the direction. Up, down, up.
That's so high.
I know. Look how high. It is too high. Well, let's take a closer look at it.
Yeah, if you get
Here we go.
longer, we're gonna take
High,
a
low,
close-
was, is. Look at the motion. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah, look at the
up.
motion. What is it doing?
What is it doing? The bottom's here. Now
Yeah,
from here.
why is it so at the bottom? Why?
Okay, so from the bottom here, 112. Let's go into the 30 days. 30 days. 30 days.
30 days.
30 days. Yep. 30-day bottom right here, 112.
Why?
And then she jumps up to 130. So from 112 to 130 is $18. No, $18 on $120.
Why is it going?
I don't know why it's going. But an $18 move on a $112 stock is over 15%. So you get a 15% from here to here. Yeah, there's going to be profit taken.
Hey, pause.
I'm paused.
So turn around. There's a kind cut that got dropped only to the bottom.
It cut right there and went all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
That's hey. That is called a gap.
A gap happened again.
A gap happened again and it went all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then
Why would it do that?
why would it do that? So when it gets to the bottom, what did it do? It went way up. See, there's the bottom. It went way up.
Like, nope.
Yep, jumped up. So now it's at 128.89, coming back down again because that profit ticket. I mean, that's why we're here. We're looking for a profit. Simple,
It's
safe,
crazy.
simple, safe, predictable, and consistent. It jumps up.
Cut.
It goes back down again. All right, so check this one out. JAV. Can you do JAV?
Okay.
J.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay, you can't touch that. No, we gotta go back here again. Because anytime you touch it, we gotta reset it. J A V. Enter. Yeah. It has no options. Look, buddy. No options. Say no options. No, thank you. No options. No, thank you. Sorry about that, Mr. Bill. AJV. Okay, what's AJV?
No, we just have to check how it is going. And why is it taking so far?
Okay, AJV. AJV. That's not a symbol either. RTX.
Okay, let me
Felix wants to look at OZK.
Oh no. Okay, I have to go say peso.
OZK. K.
Hey.
And then enter. Okay. Enter. Ozark. Say Ozark.
Ozark. Look, I got the level. Hold it up.
High, low, was, is, no. Thank you. Ozark is a monthly. We don't do monthlies.
Yeah, but we can't go where it's going.
We can't go where it's going. Say, that's a no.
That's a no.
That's a no. All right, next.
Yeah, but we need to
RTX. Buddy, RTX.
I. I press start.
T,
Oh, it's a T now.
X, and then enter.
X is on. There's
Yay! RTX.
yeah, now no thank you. Now stop.
Wait. Wait. High, low. What is it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It went up.
Yeah, that's way too high for that.
That is great, I know. Let's look at the last 90 days. Here we go. Last 90 days. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at the motion. Up, down, up, down. Now she's going back up again. But what is a stock you wouldn't invest? Leon, how are you today? Matt, what's going on? Okay, so basically what I'm looking for is a way to consistently gain 1% every week with a company that consistently increases its profits. Well, if it's increasing its profits, that means they're doing something right. I mean, isn't that why we're in business in the first place? To make a profit? I mean, that's why you're investing. You put your money into a stock with the hopes of it going higher or it being profitable enough in order to make a weekly cash flow offer.
Going down again.
It did. It went down. But look. It went way up again. So let's zoom.
Yeah, like that's a giant jump.
I know. Well, let's zoom in and see what it looks like.
See what it looks like and take the
Zoom in. Let's take a closer look. Here we go. Look. High, low, was, is. Look at this.
Yeah, I got
Up. Look.
yeah,
Up.
down and up. It didn't jump up.
It did. It jumped up. But it went from 112 to 130, which is $18. Well, $18 is a big jump from 112. Okay, that you got profit taking. So today and yesterday, they started taking profits. And when they're done taking profits, maybe it'll go back up again. So RTX, we have to wait on that one too. Check it out. SLB. Oh no, SLB.
No way. It's not letting us.
LB, come on. Oh, wait. Gotta go back again. All right, do it again. SLB.
S. Okay.
LB.
L. Third L is correct.
Right there. B.
Big. Okay.
And then enter. Oh, wait. It's too many B's. Now enter. And there it is. High, low, was, is. Look at the direction. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, look at this. This one actually looks good.
Yeah, but let's take a closer look again.
Let's take a closer look again.
Yeah, but
Last 90 days. Here we go. High, low, was, is. Look at the direction. Up, down, up, down, up, down,
and that
up.
thing is low again.
I know. It looks awesome right there. Look at that. Now it's going back up again. Yeah. Yes. Let's take a closer look.
Yeah.
Right there. Last 30 days.
Yeah, but look.
Up,
High,
down,
per.
pause.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pause and we'll be looking at.
Yeah. See, it's so close. Low, that one.
It is.
That rock.
Right there, that rock. 3511.
Yeah, like, whoa. Yeah, that's so crazy.
That is so crazy.
It keeps going. It's like going round and round.
I know, 3511.
It's like going round.
Are you going to say 3511?
4511.
3511.
It's going like this. It's going like this.
It's going like that?
Yeah, put it in.
All right. So let's do
Wow, in the ground.
let's do a covered call on Schlumberger because it's the first one we found tonight that actually
It's
fits.
long.
Okay, it's the first one. Look. Okay, here's the 30-day high, 30-day bottom. Now she's going up, and look at all the space we have up here.
But it
So
doesn't
let's do
let us.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No, not that.
Let's go right to here, right to here.
Yeah.
And we are going to look at this number right there, 35.39. The closest strike price will be 35.50. Right there.
35. Remember 35? Get it? 35?
And here it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3,
10.
4.
But
Oh, we just want one. See,
1. We got 1, 1, 1.
1. Okay, and
This
mark
is
it
still
order.
1. It's got to be
Okay.
still 1. It's this
Here's Johnny. Buy
Johnny
one.
is good. We got Johnny.
Buy one covered call, SLB, 100. That's the weeklies,
Wallet, we go
25
take,
April, which is next Friday. So if this stock stays above 35.50, come next Friday, we are going to have a profit.
That's not it.
But it is it.
Yes.
Look, what number is that? 115.
Yes, that's the number we want.
That's the number we want, 115. So let's get our calculator out.
On.
I need my glasses.
Huh?
I need my glasses so I can see.
Okay.
You gonna go get them for me? Okay, sure. All right, you go get my glasses. Go ask Miss Julie. Say, Papa G needs his glasses. Thank you, buddy.
You know, not moving that so much.
I won't move it at all. All right, so our profit on this trade, okay? Our profit on this trade is 115. So what is that rate of return going to be for 1 week? Remember, I only want to do it for 1 week. So number one, SLB, Schlumberger, is a great company. It's been around for a long time, and they are consistently profitable. Okay? So let's take a look. If 115 is my profit, my calculator, okay, where the hell's my calculator go? Glasses? Thank you, buddy. You got my glasses now. Papa G can see. Thank you. What do you think?
Welcome.
You want to try them?
No, I'm okay.
What do you think? Good?
Yeah, but I can't see with them on.
You can't see with them on? All righty.
Yeah, everything looks all crumbled up. to
Oh,
me.
crumpled up? Okay. All right. So, where is my calculator?
Should. Yeah, like this.
Okay, why isn't my calculator popping up, buddy?
I don't care about that calculator.
I know. I don't care about that calculator. I want this calculator. This calculator. And here it is. Here's the calculator. Here it is. Here's the calculator. Okay, you ready, buddy? Ready, buddy?
Yeah.
115.
One, yeah.
115. And we're going to divide the profit by how much the trade costs. Look, buddy. The trade cost $3,435. Look at that, buddy. 3435. Okay, so let's divide it by 3435. So to get any rate of return, you've got to have your profit, which is 115, and you divide it by what it cost you for that trade. 3435. Okay, it gives you a grand total of 3.3% for 1 week. Well, think about it. 3% a week is over 150% per year. That's a lot. Wow.
That's too many, dude.
That's too many, dude.
Yeah, way too many.
Way too many. 3.3% per week is over 100.
Oh my God, that's That's all you do, mom.
Yes, that is. All right, so 3.3%. I see that, buddy. Yeah. Okay, let's get that out of here. We're done. We're done with that one. Now, I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to write that down. That was a good one. SLB 3.3. Ooh, nice. I like that one. All right, so what else do we got? He says, okay, just like you. Oh, Dan, good evening for you. Uh-oh. Bill.
Yeah, it says 3201.
William, hi, James. I know that you really like calls. In order to do a covered call, you had to own a
On
bunch.
my laptop.
Okay, I hear you. I do. I only have about, I think, 3,500.
Papa G.
You had to choose a bunch, right? Yeah, absolutely. What, buddy?
Can we go back to play through this one the whole time?
Well, Papa G got a few more to do. And then we can go watch a movie. That'd be good. And we get a popcorn. Yummy. Let's finish doing this, all right? Want to do a little bit more? All right, let's go. Papa G's going to have his drink.
I think I do too.
You want some more Papa G's?
Is it good?
It's peach. Is it cold?
No.
Yep, that's cold. All right. Okay, so William, I do own a bunch of coals. Okay, when I enter into a stock or I buy something, I want to make sure it's going to be worth my while. I want to make sure I have enough so that it covers all the costs and commissions and all the fees.
Now, Paul, that makes $2 to me.
Okay. Well, what are we doing next? Oh, TFT.
TF? Oh my God, TFT.
Okay, wait a second. Let's get out of here. Get out of that one. Get out of that one. Get out of this one. Get back to here and back to there. Okay, so needless to say, I did like Schlumberger because the numbers look good. Okay, hey buddy, TFT. TFT. F. T. Enter. Whoa. See, look. TF. TFT. One more T. There it is. TFT. Enter. Oh no. TFT has no options. Buddy, look. No options. That's a no.
That's a no.
That's a no. Sorry, Bill. That's a no. Training him young, yes, Andrea. Bill, I'm sorry, but your son is interrupting because I'm trying to say something important and interrupt. Oh, Bill, I'm terribly sorry. Let's figure it out what you're trying to say.
I was trying to chat that. I was trying to chat
Skull
that
Trader.
signal
Wait. What did Skull Trader have to say? Hold on, buddy. Hold on. TFT. William. Okay, got it. Sorry. Okay, Bill, terribly sorry. My grandson is trying to, do stuff. Wait, so you go long the call. No, Skull Trader. I buy the stock and then I sell the options. Going long the calls means I'm buying calls. No, I don't buy calls. 80% of all options expire worthless, so I have no desire whatsoever to own any of them. What happens after the week? Do you lose all your money if it's not in a profit? Absolutely not, Alcon. Alcon, it's two separate trades. Okay, remember, two trades. 1, 2. The first trade is buying the stocks, which means you own the stocks. You can take them to the grave if you want. The second trade is an option trade, which basically you're selling your rights for someone else to buy it from you at a certain price by a certain date. Whether or not they fulfill that is totally irrelevant. Okay, what I'm looking for is the insurance payment, the insurance premium. Okay, right here. See, this is AT&T. If I want to buy AT&T first thing Monday morning, I'm paying $27.22. Okay, 27.22. The closest strike price is going to be 27.50, which is right here, and it's going for 54 cents a share. Now, 54 cents a share on a $27.50 stock is 2%. So it's two separate trades. When I buy the stock, I own it. Now, if the person who buys this option from me decides that they want to take the stock away from me, they have to pay me $27.50. If they don't, that option expires worthless. I still own the stock, and I take it into next week and I sell it again.
My laptop wants to see OFG.
OFG? Nope. There's no OFG yet. We'll see who else wants to look at something. All right. Leon, we just showed an example with what was it? SLB. Okay, hold on. What else we got? Okay, let's read. Your grandson's very fortunate kid to have you as a granddad. Thank you. SG trending Sunni. Okay. Good evening. Jack.
I just took the tea away.
Ever study any Kilgore cricket? No. Nope. I never even heard of that. Stonks. Never heard of that either. Okay. So Al Khan answered that question. Laurie. All right, Skull. What's the probability? What'd Skull say? Of profit on that one. Now I'm assuming you're talking about SLB. Now let's go back to SLB for a second, buddy. Okay. You gotta type it in. SLB. SLB. And enter.
I don't know what the S is.
S, right there. S. L. B.
Is this L?
That's an I. On you know. L, right there. Nope. Right there. L. Do you know what an L is? That's too many L's. Now B. Then enter.
B?
B.
A big old bag.
Enter.
Yes, enter.
All right. So, don't. All right, Skull Trader. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Okay, Skull Trader, you ready? The probability of profit on this one. Well, let's talk. Hey, are you paying attention?
Oh, yeah.
Bill? Okay, Skull Trader.
Yeah, can you take a little closer look?
Let's take a little closer look, he says. Now, first thing you got to remember, number one, is it a good company? Are they consistently profitable?
Yeah, no, one.
Are they profitable?
Yeah.
Do they make money?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, then why are we buying it if we don't know?
Okay, then let's don't buy it.
Okay, don't buy it. That's what he says. If you don't know it, if you don't understand it, that's rule number one. If you don't understand anything about the stock, don't buy it. Well, I know who Schlumberger is. Okay, I bought Schlumberger many times in the past. It's at this moment in time, it's one of the few companies that are in a perfect opportunity for buying, to being profitable. Because stocks go up, stocks go down. And then guess what happens next? They go back up, and then they go back down again. They don't do anything else. They do not come to your house and make your bed. They do not tuck you in at night and put little candies under the pillow. They don't. They go up, they go down. That's it, and that's all. Okay? So, is it probability of profiting on this one? Well, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a place to invest our money that will give us cash flow. So, number one,
In case we're going.
cash flow.
Yeah, cash. The cash is floating.
The cashing is floating. Okay. So, do you like the company? Do you even know who they are?
A little closer look.
We're going to take a closer look. So let's take a closer look. Right there. So here's the closer look. Here's the high. Here's the bottom. And you cannot argue that it is going up. Okay, so what?
Yeah. Turn on, look at the TV and pause. Yeah, it's all alone all by itself, but it's...
That one right there?
Yeah.
It's all alone all by itself.
Yeah, but see, it's close down.
Yep, it calmed down. Now it's going back up again.
Yeah, it's a jump.
Okay, so the number one question should always be, does it make sense? That's the first question. The second question should be, do I like this stock? And the third question, do I like this stock at this current price? And then, am I willing to buy it and hold on to it for however long it takes in order for it to be profitable? Or why buy it in the first place? If you don't understand the stock, if you don't know what the company does, if you don't do the research, don't buy it. Never buy something you don't understand. It just doesn't make sense. All right, so let's keep on going. BIL. I have no idea what BIL is. What do you think? Can you put in BIL? B-I-L, and then enter. B-I-L.
Okay.
Enter. Hell no.
What?
That's a no.
What? That's nothing happening to me anymore.
Did you hear that? It's never been happening to me anymore. What is that? That makes no sense at all. Buddy, that's crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's just nonsense.
That's nonsense. All right, unfortunately, BIL is nonsense. That's a no. And it's a monthly. I don't do monthlies because they just don't work for me. Okay, if you like them, more power to you. They don't work for me. It's a
At
no.
home, never see this at home, guys. Never.
Never.
Yeah. Just stay in the place where you are and never see all this nonsense.
See that nonsense. All right, what's next?
Nonsense. I've
Okay,
not
let's-
seen that again.
Let's read some more. How high do you normally set your covered calls over the price acquired? Uh-oh, that was a good question. Okay, William,
But that's just nonsense.
do you care if it's exercised? Okay, William, the number one objective here is consistency of profitability, preservation of capital, which means I don't want to lose, and I want a consistent cash flow coming in every single week. So number one, never buy something you don't understand or you do not want to own. Number two, never sell at a loss. It defeats the purpose of the whole game. Number three, make sure the company's consistently profitable. When I say consistently profitable, I'm talking about
Never
2
follow
decades.
that. But we said
2 decades.
never follow that nonsense at home, guys.
Never follow that nonsense at home. Okay, 2 decades of consistent profitability.
Yeah.
That means the
See, that
company's...
is nonsense, guys.
That is nonsense. And then fourth, weekly options only. When I say I want a consistent...
All nonsense.
All nonsense. When I say I want a safe, simple, consistent 1% per week, well, it's got to be simple and safe. And I don't want to lose any money. I'm 61. I'm retired. I do not want to have to go back to work. Okay? So whatever money I have has to last me for the rest of my life. Am I talking? Can I finish talking? Hey, I'm up here. Remember, eyes. When I'm done, then you can talk. Okay? Cool beans? All right. So 5 rules. Never buy something you don't understand. Never sell at a loss. Make sure the company's consistently profitable. Weekly options only, and then make sure the numbers work. When I say make sure the numbers work, I'm talking something like this. If this is what I'm buying it for,
Yeah.
okay, this is the,
We started over all that. We just got rid of that nonsense.
we just got rid of that nonsense. If I'm buying it for this, I'm selling it here. This is the premium I'm collecting. And now, is this premium more than 1%?
Yeah. Never follow all this nonsense before.
Okay, if it is more than 1% and everything looks good, including the chart direction, then it's going to be a yes. If anything is missing, it's going to be a no. If it's nonsense and it doesn't make sense, that's a no.
Yeah. Don't follow that nonsense at home, guys. Never do that.
Okay. So how much do you get to keep? Okay, Alcon, I'm only looking for 1% a week.
Yeah. Never.
Hey, we're on a different topic now. 1% a week. That's 50% per year. I know, right there. It got cut again. That's called a gap.
A gap happened.
A gap happened.
Yep.
Okay, so Alcon, how much do you get to keep if it expires worthless? Do you get?
But
Okay.
I'm afraid that it's gonna fall.
Yep, it's gonna fall. So Alcon, when I sell a covered call, it's two.
Everything that gets cut is gonna fall.
That's right. It's two trades in one. First trade is I'm buying the stock. I own the stock. I can do whatever I want with it. The option, second trade, is only valid for 1 week. After that Friday comes and goes, it's no longer existent. The person who bought it either exercises their option or it expires worthless. Whichever way. If they exercise their option, I keep the premium and I get all my money back. If it doesn't, if they don't exercise their option, I keep the premium and I keep the stock and I sell it again on Monday. It's a repeating process. Every single week I can sell another option.
Never follow nonsense at home. But
Never follow nonsense at home. Okay. Ooh, ADP.
ADP. Okay.
You got it. ADP and enter. Good. ADP.
I don't know if it can do AP.
DP.
D. Okay. I don't know what it is. There.
P.
P.
And then enter.
Where's the P?
Enter. There it is. Check it out. High. Low. Where was it? Where is it? And where's it going?
But let's not fall again.
Let's not fall again. Let's check it out. Okay?
Yeah, where's this zoom in that?
When you zoom in, here's the 90 days. Ready? Let's do it again. You ready? High, low was its direction. Up, down, down.
Yeah, never follow that, guys. Never do that at home.
30 days. Same thing. High, low was its direction. Up, down, down. Say that's a no.
If you have a little buddy, and he's saying the right words, never follow the nonsense, guys.
Never follow the nonsense, guys. So the high is here, the bottom's here. Here's the opportunity. It came, now it went. So now we have to wait for it to come up again. So it will keep on coming down until it's done. Once it's done, then we jump in. But until then, not today.
Yeah, because he's seen that nonsense too much.
Seeing that nonsense too much. Oh, ADP, we just did that one. Love your contest and honestly, happy Easter to you and your family. Yay! Jalen, how are you doing?
So
That's a T-bill. Okay, Alcon, I don't do T-bills.
But if you follow it, you see that
Skull Trader,
nonsense.
that's not a good Skull Trader. You mean my name is so rude to me, super nonsense, bad stuff? Okay, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, USB. Can we do USB?
I don't know if you
All right.
can
US. Enter. There it is right there. High, low was, is, up, down, up.
Hey, can you pause that TV? It's been cut a couple times like this in the same spot.
That one looks good, doesn't it? That looks good. Let's zoom in.
But It's not far away.
All right, let's zoom in.
Yeah, let's assume it's not far.
90 days. Here we go. High low is. Look at this. Down up, down up. What's happening here? I don't know. Let's zoom in a little bit
Are
closer.
we following it? Following it? I think we are.
Matt,
You ever pull
you
money
ever
out of the stock
out of the stock early
Matt?
before? What?
Matt lives at my house.
Matt lives at my house. That's a different Matt. That's not Matt that lives at your house. That's a different Matt.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm new here today.
I'm new here today trading, but I made over 1,200 today using 500 plus. Cool, that works. Trading micro 100s. Okay, cool. STLA. STLA. Ooh, wait a second. Check that out right there. Stellantis. That's a good one. Okay, it takes 3 to 4 seconds. That's it. 3 to 4 seconds. High, low, is. Look what's happening right here. Nice little uptrend right there. So let's zoom in and take a good look at it. I'm in the basement. Help. All right, so last 90 days. Let's take a gander. Okay. Up, down, up. Perfect. Look at that right there. That is nice. Let's zoom in a little tighter to look at the last 30 days. That's 30 days right there. Here we go. 30-day high, 30-day bottom. Now she's going up to 943. So let's actually do another sample trade. Okay? It's at 943. The closest one is going to be 950. So let's check out the 950. Oh, 950 right here. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's move over to here. Let's do this one there. Let's do the 950 right there. One contract. What is one looking like? Okay, here we go. Buy one covered call STLA 100. That's the weekly. I only do weekly options because I want to get paid every single week. Bill, I don't understand your grandson. Sorry, I apologize. He's 5 years old, dude. I have a hard time understanding him too. Okay? So don't feel bad. Okay? I'm just entertaining him and having fun with my grandson. He's a blast, and I know I don't understand everything he says. So I'm in the same boat as you are. Yay, baby! Guys in the house! How you doing there, yay, baby? All right, so buy one covered call, STLA, 25 April. That means this trade here expires next Friday. So next Friday at 4 p.m., whoever buys this option, they're either going to exercise their options, take the stock away from me. I'm still getting my money, but how much money am I getting?
Yeah.
Let's get out the calculator and see how much that is going to be.
Or that.
Okay, so let's go right here. Now, the maximum profit here, $16.50. Now, you're probably thinking $16.50 is not a lot of money. No, it's not. This is not a get-rich-quick program. 5 or 10 minutes a day. 5 or 10 minutes equals 1% a week for me. Now, 1% a week may not sound like a lot to you, but 1% a week is over a 50% return per year. Now, I've been doing that for over 15 years, close to 20 years, but over 15 years, 1% every week. And I'm perfectly okay with 1%. Are there other ways of making more money? Yes, there is. But I'm not interested in them. I'd rather hang out with this dude here because he's fun. Are you fun? Yeah, you got to think about that one? Okay, whatever. All right, so let's get out the calculator. Clear this.
Yeah, guys, never follow all of that nonsense.
Non-nonsense. Okay, so the profit is $16.50.
Never follow all of
Okay, the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, are $934. So $934 is the investment that's going to give me $16 a week. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but look at what I'm doing. This is my retirement money. Most Most people take their
Hey, guys.
retirement money.
Can you see all of that 90 cents?
Hey, can I talk for a little bit? Talk. Okay. My profit, $16.50 per contract. If you can afford more than one contract, great. If you can afford 15 contracts, wonderful. If you can get 75, even better.
Papa G, I want to be in the living room now. If you want to stay in
Okay,
here,
I got a few more minutes, and then I will go come and join you. Okay.
If you want to stay here and do the stuff, I'll just leave you alone.
Okay. Cool beans.
Do you want to be doing the stuff at work, or do you want to do stuff here, or you want
Hey, eyes. Always look someone in the eyes when you're talking to them. Okay? So you're gonna go hang outside and watch a movie?
Yeah, if you want.
I'll be here for a few more minutes. When I'm done, I'll come up there with you. Okay? Watch out for the wire.
Okay, I will.
Alrighty? Hey, thanks for your help, buddy.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
But never for that.
Never fall for that nonsense. Bye, buddy. Honey, t-shirt, never fall for that nonsense. Alrighty. Remember that. Never fall for that nonsense. Okay, so anytime you make any investment at all, any investment, you're going to put a certain amount of money in, and then you're going to get a return. Whatever that return is, it's going to be a certain percentage of your investment. That's what we're going to figure out right now. $16.50 per contract on this stock, Stellantis. Okay, fine. It cost $934 per contract. Okay, so we're going to divide it by $934. And that comes to a grand total of 1.76%. So you got a couple of questions to ask yourself. Number one, does it? Number two, is this a company you want to buy and hold for the long term? With the understanding that consistently writing a covered call, consistently getting a weekly cash flow, no matter how big or how small. Okay, if you can only do 100 shares, fine. Do 100. If you can do 1,000, even better. If you can do 50,000, you're a hell of a lot better than most people. But it is what it is. Stock on ODA. I have no idea what that is, Bill. All right. Big Brain wants to take... Big Brain, why is it you ask me about Enbridge every single time you're here? ENB. Whoops. ENB. Enbridge. Okay, so... Big Brain, are you ready? Now, every time you ask me about Enbridge, I always give you the exact same answer. It is a monthly optionable stock. I do not do monthly optionable stocks because they just don't work. Okay? How does it work if you already own the stock? Well, Alcon, if you already own the stock, it is yours to do it as you please. You can sell it outright, you can rent it out, or you can sell an option. An option, you're basically just giving somebody the right to buy it from you for whatever price you want to choose. Okay, so if I bought Enbridge at 45, I can choose to sell it at 45, I can choose to sell it at 44, I can choose to sell it at 49. Okay, you can do the same. If you own a stock, you can sell somebody the rights, not the obligation, to buy it from you at a certain price. Anna, how are you today? What do you mean by contracts? Ooh, 1 second, Anna, I'm going to answer that question for you. So, if you own the stock, you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, if you want, send me your number, I'll give you a buzz, and we'll chat. And I'll explain to you how it works. But basically, if you look at it this way, okay, Alcon, If you have a car on the side of the yard, you're not using it, you decide to put it in the front and you want to sell it. Well, you own it, you can do what you want with it. Same thing with stocks. You can sell it if you want. So let's say you have a car. Put it out in the front lawn, slap a for sale price on it, 10 grand. Somebody comes by, Bill, the guy down the street, says, hey, I like the car. Take this $500, hold the car for me until Friday. Okay, if I come back, I will give you all the money. If I don't come back, you keep the money and sell the car to someone else next week. Same thing. Okay? Bill, ODA. What the heck is ODA? ODA. It's not a stock, dude. ODA is not Old Dominion Freight Line. Okay, you got to give me the ticker symbol, because ODA doesn't mean anything to me. Elias, Jesus didn't let kids watch movies in the Bible. It's a very big sin to tell your kids to go watch a movie. You are a sinner. You need repentance. I do. All right, I agree. Thank you. One day you're going to God. Why? To become a teacher. Okay, thank you. Poor man's trading. Evening, James. Good evening to you, too. Okay. World of Lewis. Does? Is that a ticker symbol? DOES? DOES. No, it's not. MBZ. Never heard that one either. Not another one. Okay, World of Lewis. We already did Ford. ODFL. ODFL. Okay. ODFL is going to be a no. Okay, Skull Trader. Okay. Now, Skull Trader, I really appreciate all the interaction you're having and all the input. I really do. But could you do me a favor? Can you make sure the companies you're asking me to look at are viable companies? Which means they have weekly options, not monthly. Because all it's doing is just wasting time. So I'm going to say monthly, yeah, no. But KMI, which is Kinder Morgan, that's a yes. I love Kinder Morgan. Look at the numbers. Here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up. Now it's going up. Okay, great. $28. The 28 is going for 13. Yeah, no. Even though the chart looks good, the numbers don't. Why would I want to invest in a company that's not paying me? Well, I want 1% a week. If this is not going to give it to me this week, well, it's going to be a no. I'll find something that will give me the profits that I'm looking for. Yes, I just pulled the CBOE list. Okay, do me a favor. Don't pull the CBO list. The CBO list has hundreds upon hundreds of companies in there. Most of them aren't going to fit the criteria we're looking for. Okay, if you want to pull a list, Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, Warren Buffett's list. There's 5 lists right there. Do you roll down if the stock drops? Absolutely. They have a list of weeklies. Yes, they do. All right, let's keep on going. I think that's it for all these questions. All those questions. Cool. So we're all caught up on questions. Well, you know what? Let's call it a night. I'm going to go hang out with my grandson, watch a movie, because apparently it's irresponsible of me, according to Elijah, letting my grandson watch a movie by himself. So I'm going to go over there and hang out with him. You guys have a great night. We'll do this again tomorrow night. What happened to I got stuck with a nail. Okay? You're welcome. Night. Good night, everyone. Have a great night, and we'll see you again tomorrow. And done here, and now, and over here. You guys have a great night. Oh, Anna, what do I mean by contracts? Okay, Anna, a contract when it comes to the stock market. You are agreeing to buy something from someone at a certain price by a certain date. A contract has to have 4 elements: beginning date, ending date, consideration, which is money exchanging hands, and then a common interest, or they call it meeting of the minds, which is an agreement. Buy a stock at a certain price by a certain date. Here's the money. That's what a contract is. Say weekly options, these right here are contracts. They're actually insurance contracts. It's an insurance policy because you're trying to ensure your stock performs a certain way by a certain date, and if it doesn't, you get compensated. That's what they're for. What else we got? All right, I'm Mario. Check me in tomorrow. Anna, have a good night. You too. And we got done over here.